Online branding and marketing can be really difficult. And when you factor in social media lead generation, man, it can get really puzzling. What to do, what to say, and when to say it, that can get really tough. I'm Dre Williams, CEO and team leader at Keller Williams Realty Professionals, and I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to time manage your social media lead generation starting now. Number 1 is 2-part. Number 1A, you're going to make sure you're creating content that's engaging and purposeful. If you don't know why you posted it, then how are your prospects and potential clients going to know why you posted it? We want to make sure we know what we want to get out of it, why we want to get this out of it, and then be able to keep track on if it's working. Have specific KPIs. You want likes? Do you want comments? Do you want shares? If you're getting those, that means your message is being delivered. If you're not, time to go back to the drawing board. Number 1B, we're going to make sure that we're engaging with your clients or prospects as much as you possibly can. Don't just like things. You want to comment. You want to make sure you tag them. Share something that makes you think of them. Slide into somebody's DMs and just ask how they're doing. Ask how their family's holding up. Ask how anything. You want to be in the know and the now so that they're always thinking of you should something come up that's real estate related. On top of that, you're going to want to make sure that you also are the economist of choice. Know your market, know your niche. Be able to talk to it at a very high level, and that's when you get to post about all those fun videos of this is the trends of the industry, the market is up, it's down, it's amazing, it's a great time to buy, all that fun stuff. But you don't get into their DMs or comment on their page by saying, do you know anybody that wants to sell or buy a home? Because then it gives it an icky feel. So stop being icky and make sure that you are acting purposeful. Don't just on people, check in with people. Number 2, we're going to go ahead and make sure we send out text messages or emails letting folks know that we're going to be reaching out on a specific day within a time window. So, for example, I would say I'm reaching out Thursday between 2 p.m. and 3:12 p.m. Why 3:12 p.m.? It's a really weird number. That's off. Why would you call me at 3:12? Well, they're going to remember that. So when you call, you're more likely to have them pick up the phone. Also, make sure when you're sending text messages, don't try to be so scripted and don't try to be so grammatically correct. When you're grammatically incorrect or send emojis, you're increasing the likelihood of response by almost 70 to 80%. So be human, not so AI. That's the big test here. Number 3, you're going to do what you said you're going to do. You're going to actually call the individuals that you emailed and texted that you're going to call on that day. So there's going to be a little bit of lag time as you're kind of building up to this nice little system, but you're going to give them a call. Now they're expecting it. So make sure you follow through, because guess what happens if you tell me you're going to call on a day between a certain window and you don't? Well, that know, like, and trust, what did you just lose? You lost trust. So make sure you follow through with what you say you're going to do. That's a big one. Number 4, we're coming back to social media. So this is in the evening time. You're going to make sure that you're posting about your day, giving them a little IGTV so they can see what it's like in the day in the life of a real estate agent. And then you're also going to make sure that you engage with any comments that might have tagged you or responded to comments that you had. And then make sure you're sending out anything that, well, needs to be sent out that is real estate related. So it's not too difficult. You're looking at basically putting together some content that is outreach or reaching back and following up. Because let's just face it, the fortune's in the follow-up. Number 5, quite possibly the most important one. Your next day is only going to be as successful as you've prepared it to be. So you are going to schedule your posts for the next day. This can be at any time in the early evening, late afternoon. So make sure that you're scheduling those posts that are going to be purposeful for the next day, whether it be statistics, industry norms, trends, or how many listings are in a specific niche that you are trying to focus on. So be purposeful when you have those posted, and occasionally have some fun things that are just showing who you are. If you go to a social media page of a real estate agent, you know they're a real estate agent because there's really not much that's not real estate on their page. Be more human, be more you, be more social on social media, and have little bits and pieces where you're actually showing them what you do. When I come to your social media page, I should be able to know what it is you do, what your hobbies are, and potentially who you like to hang out with. That's social media. You can curate it however you want. You don't have to share everything. So do your best to engage and be, well, less AI, less computer, and more human. Until next time, champion your day and champion your life.